everybody and welcome back to my War Games hobby channel. I'm at the club again tonight. It's Friday night. I'll just show you what we're doing. I've not played these rules before. We've got a big 100 years war game using to the strongest rules. As I say, I've not played them before, so it'd be interesting to see how I get on. Fortunately, I'm playing a chap, Andy, who hasn't played either, so we're going to be the blind leading the blind. And two guys that have played it before, so we'll be getting some advice from them. But it's quite a big game. Looks like it could be fun. Here's the English army all set up and ready to go. And here's the French. You'll notice we're using dice and not cards. More about that later. Right, our game has started, as you can see, and the troops are moving slowly towards each other. There's a lot of bow fire and longbow fire and crossbow fire going on at the moment, but we're not doing a huge amount of damage. So nothing spectacular has happened. No doubt it will do soon, but at the moment we're just using up all our arrows at range, and then I dare say we'll start moving forward to combat. Right, quick update. As you can see, the French are moving up. They're trying to come around my flank here. I'm playing the English. These French knights might turn next time and get on my flank. There has been a melee in here, which the French won. I took a casualty on me there. I didn't cause them any casualties. My bow fire is complete rubbish. I've virtually run out of ammunition now. Well, certainly this one has, and it's only got one left. It's got 3 shots left, and I've only caused 1 casualty. I'm rolling really badly for my attack dice with missiles, with longbows. So down the other end, you can see it's much the same. The armies are still spread out a little bit, but they're getting slowly closer. Right, a quick update. I'm rolling complete rubbish, and I'm not moving anywhere because I'm rolling so badly. And we've had a few combats in here, this middle bit, but we're just not doing any damage. There's a lot more happening down the other end of the battlefield, but at the moment it's just stagnated rather. Until we start rolling some decent activation dice, we won't do much more. Right, a quick update. You can see here, I moved forward and managed to kill 2 units that were here, including the commander of the French right wing. So that's worked out really well. These are in a bit of a dodgy position because they've got knights on the flank facing them. So if they charge next move, I'm in trouble. Although it is my turn just about to come up, so I might be able to turn them. But basically, I'm outflanked whichever way I go. Over here, I've decided, because my longbow is effectively out of ammo now, I'm moving the halberds forward because they are facing lesser quality troops for close combat. So I'm going to try and move forward. Further down the battlefield, I'm afraid I don't really know what's happening down there, but there's a bit of a big melee going on, but the French have broken through over there. So the English are in a little bit of trouble, I think. Interesting, me and Andy don't really know these rules, so we've been a bit slow. But we're getting there. It's like anything when you first play a new set of rules, it takes a little while to know what you're doing. But the firepowers, I've been surprised how ineffective the longbow have been. I have been rolling very badly with them, but even so, I've almost run out of ammo and I've only got 1 hit. So that wasn't very good. So plan B is now to go in with my 2-handed axe or halberds or whatever they are. They're going to get stuck in now. The knights are the big problem. They're on my flank and they've got more knights back here. So we'll have to see how it goes. It's my turn in a minute. Right, another quick update. These attacked here. Well, first of all, the knights hit me in the flank but didn't do any damage. They bounced back. I tried to charge there and the same thing happened. Over here, I've moved up. They've got 2 casualties over there. This has taken 1 casualty here, so it's slow progress. I need to try and break through the centre there before my wing over here collapses to all these knights that are coming around. we'll see. And over on the other side of the battlefield, there's a lot of dead English over there. Let's just go down and show you. They're the English casualties, which is not good. And these are the French. So I think the centre looks a bit precarious for the English, but they're not giving up yet. Right, so the game's over. The English lost. We lost too many people on the right. That side collapsed, and the centre. I was holding my own over here, but I'd lost 2 units here, 2 halberdier units, so my flank was open to all these knights, and they had more knights over there, so it was only a matter of time before I broke as well. So a victory to the French today. It was good fun. We were a bit green with the rules, but we got there in the end.
Okay guys, well, what did I think of this game? First of all, it's impossible to know for sure after just one game how things are going to go. The one thing I must point out is that we use D10s rather than a pack of cards. Now, I don't know whether that was a good idea or not, but the 2 guys that know the rules, and I played them quite a bit, Neil and Alan, both find it works really well. It gives a little bit more random in the games. But a good example is what I did today was that I rolled really, really badly. And with dice, of course, you can continue rolling badly all night. But at least with cards, you've got more chance of getting some good cards come out as well. So I suppose it's less random, it's a bit more predictable, but then maybe that's a good thing. I'd like to try the game again using playing cards rather than D10s. But anyway, you know, as I say, Neil and Alan feel it works fine, and I don't have a big problem either way. But I'll try the next game. I'll try will be with cards to see whether it makes any difference. Because the one thing I did find when I opened fire my longbows, which for that period were very effective, I did nothing. I actually got 1 hit out of 18 times that I fired, because on D10s you've only got a 30% chance of hitting. You're scoring on 8s, 9s and 10s, and I only got 1. Now a law of averages sort of meant I should have got 5 or 6, and if you rolled well you could get 7 or 8, so that would make a lot of difference. So you can't really tell whether that's going to balance out or not. And another time I might roll better, so that's why I quite like to try it with the cards next time. We soon settled into it, me and Andy. The rules are fairly straightforward. It didn't take us long to cotton on what we're supposed to be doing, and I enjoyed it. I did, I must admit. It was, I don't like complex rules these days. They just do my head in. I do like a nice simple set of rules, but give sort of a fairly accurate historical result, and I think these could well do. Just on one game, we can't count that. The centre and the right collapsed in our game. I was still struggling on, but I would have lost as well. But had my bow fire been anywhere near what it should have been, it might have made all the difference. So there we go, just a quick game. I'm going to have another game at some point. I will, when I do that, record it and give you a second opinion. But yeah, my initial reaction is I quite like the rules. They seem fun, a nice evening game rather than an all-day. I'm not sure they'd do an all-day game, but between a couple of people, or maybe 4 people to a side, I think, yeah, they give a nice little game, and they're quite straightforward. I like them. But I'll report back when I play them again and let you know how I get on. Right, see you again soon, guys.